Hey guys, it's your girl Gerby J, and this week on Genuine Things we are making our Chinese dumplings. So I tried making this last March when lockdown just began, but I did not quite get it right. What I was making were raviolis and not Chinese dumplings, but I got it right this time round. Catch you on the flip side with tricks, tips and more. So as usual, I got my ingredients ready and diced my seasonings, my onion, thyme, garlic, spring onions, my sweet peppers, and I was ready to season my meat. Now I'm using fish, but you can definitely use the meat of your choice, whichever you prefer. You can also use chicken or seafood or even vegetables, but I'm using fish today because that's what your girl has. So after adding my fresh seasonings, I then added some fish seasoning, some garlic powder, as well as some soy sauce. Don't forget your pepper now, and I'm adding my soy sauce for some Asian kick. Now I'm adding some orange peel for extra flavor. Let's make that dough, baby. So for the dough, I'm using warm water to get it together because the heat from the water adds to the texture of the dough. At least that's what they said. As soon as my dough was ready, I placed it into a bag for at least 15 minutes so it could rest. And you should do that too. Now if your dough was properly kneaded, you could simply stretch the dough to form your dumpling sheet, so to say. If not, you can always use a rolling pin or like me, something round if you have not one, and roll to a good length before putting your filling in. Now you don't want to overstretch because it will tear. Rolling is always best because it removes the air bubbles and we don't want that. If you could look closely, you could definitely see some bubbles in that dough. So best you roll with the dough. For the life of me, I just could not make my dumplings as the Asians do. So you know what I did? I just cut those sides into a triangle and just did something with my fork. There's a technique that you must follow. So you first fry both sides of your dumplings to a particular texture, then you add some warm water and allow that to simmer, and voila, we have our Asian dumplings. Now who said you needed a fancy restaurant to try dishes like this one? There you have it. Bam! Chinese dumplings or Japanese, I'm really not sure, but I know it's Asian and I know they taste delicious. So you can give this recipe a try, and when you do, be sure to comment and let me know. Do you think this is delicious, by the way? It sure was. What do you say?